at the Bronx Zoo. My name's Elijah, and I'm going to be your guide and driver for this afternoon. In the back, we have my spotter, safety expert, our conductor, Maggie. Say hi to Maggie, everybody. Alright, now for your safety, I'm going to have to ask you guys to please remain seated with your hands and feet inside the vehicle at all times. Once again, for your safety, please remain seated with your hands and feet inside the vehicle at all times. We are now traveling 7,000 miles and entering to the wildlands of Asia. And you'll notice because we have peacocks right in front of the train. And the peacock is the national bird of India. That's right, the peacock is the national bird of India. And that, my friends, is the most pleasant sound in the world. I wish I actually had a recording of that so I could go to sleep to it at night. Speaking of recordings, here's a word from one of our own zookeepers who works here in the field.
Hi, my name is Michelle. I'm part of the Wild Asia Keeper team. We call this area Kanha Meadow, where we care for about 40 Barasingha deer, 15 axis deer, 10 black buck, and a pair of muntjac. We start our day by checking on all the animals, making sure they are healthy, behaving normally, and safe. Sometimes, fawns and calves are born overnight. Newborns are given a neonatal exam, which includes weighing, vaccination, and tagging for identification purposes. While the animals are in the meadow, we prepare their nighttime holding areas so that they have a safe and clean place to spend the night.
Speaking of places to spend the night, you guys are going to see these shacks up here. They're like makeshift huts. These makeshift huts actually represent a very interesting WCS conservation story. As since 2003, we've launched a crop protection unit, which is dedicated to making sure that humans and animals live in harmony side by side. It's a little bit more difficult than it sounds, so here's a word about that.
Farmers in Indonesia live closely with wild animals, like elephants, which we will see shortly. WCS field staff work with local leaders and farmers in Indonesia to come up with the Crop Protection Unit. This unit created many different ways for farming to continue in close proximity of wild animals. One strategy was to soak ropes in chili powder and place them around the crops. Elephants do not like chili and leave the farms alone, allowing the farmer and the animals to share the habitat peacefully.
Alright, now we all know an animal that is extinct no longer exists, right? Like the dinosaur, the dodo bird? These animals came so close to extinction that in the 1960s they went extinct in nature. Which is why it's so important for places like the Bronx Zoo to exist. Because since 1902, we had been breeding these Mongolian wild horses here. So when they did go extinct in nature in the 1960s, we returned to help bring back the species to the Central Asian steppe. And that's exactly what we've done. So thanks to programs like the Bronx Zoo, we were able to give the Mongolian wild horse a second chance at survival. Now you'll notice these horses look a little bit shorter and stockier than our normal domestic American horses. They have an erect mane and they're also missing a forelock, which is that tuft of hair that falls over their forehead. Now in addition to working with these animals here at the Bronx Zoo, we do also work with them in the field. So here's a message from another one of our own, Jonathan Slat, with his experiences in Kazakhstan.
I'm Jonathan Slat, and I'm the Russia and Northeast Asia coordinator for the Wildlife Conservation Society. I believe that wildlife has a place on this earth. My job is to find practical solutions that allow people and wildlife to thrive together. Leonard Przewalski's horse went extinct in the wild in the 1960s. On a recent trip to Kazakhstan, I thought about the ongoing and successful efforts in that venture to bring these horses back